Welcome everyone. Very excited to be here. Please let me know if you guys can hear me. Today is our official launch of Quinn, and we're very excited. So Quinn is the MenthorQ new AI trading assistant, and today we're going to present it to you guys. So very excited to be here. Yeah, so let us know if you guys can hear, if you can see my screen. So let's start from what is Quinn. So we are in the era of AI, right? And as a company, we are embracing this, and we realize the opportunities, and that's why we've been working for the past 7 to 9 months to develop what we're going to show you today, and what's going to be the next and the future of MenthorQ, right? So what is Quinn, right? Some of you might have seen it. We've been testing it through our WhatsApp. But what is it, and what can Quinn do for you, right? So Quinn would be your assistant, your companion in your trading journey, right? Is leveraging AI, and is going to help you understand the complexities of the option market, but also more complex financial data set that we're going to develop through our platform. And it's going to allow you to leverage our data, as well as learning how to then apply this for your strategy, right? So it's not only helping you learn, but it's helping you to actually use our data. So why have we developed Quinn? Very simple. The financial market is becoming more complex than it's ever been, and it's very fast moving, right? We've noticed it this year. A tweet can move the market. A tweet can really mess up your strategy. So we want to be able to provide you accurate and fast insights, and that's why we developed Quinn. So the goal of Quinn is to make advanced financial data accessible to everyone, right? Provide you with answers to how to use the MenthorQ data. So one of the questions that we always get is like, how can I use your model to trade options, to trade futures? So Quinn is going to help you to do that. And of course, the goal is always, how can I leverage data to build a data-driven approach so that I can be more successful, maybe stay away from bias and emotions, and create a long-term trading strategy that can be empowering your skills. So let's go into what Quinn can do for you, and then we're going to go into a demo. So the first thing is, of course, explaining how our model works, right? We have a lot of documentation on our website. We have about 450 plus guides, but of course, it's a lot of information. It's overwhelming sometimes. It's curated information, so it's produced by us, so by our insights, by our experts. And the goal of Quinn is really to help you navigate through this world and help you understand the theory behind models like JAX, DAX, our Q score, our swing trading model, and more. The second thing is really delivering you real-time market intelligence and data, right? So most of our premium users are now using our data through our dashboard. But again, what if you don't understand what net gamma exposure mean, or what swing levels mean, or what is the Q score? So Quinn can really be your companion, and today we're going to show you how. And then, of course, guiding you through the feature of our platform. We have a lot of models, we have a lot of tools, we have a lot of data that can actually be very actionable. How can I put them together with educational resources, so that I can make decisions, I can trade faster? And of course, support answering platform issues. So if you are stuck on a platform, you can always reach out to us, of course, but Quinn is actually going to allow you to get all your answers very fast. Then, of course, understanding key levels and support and resistance areas coming from option data. That's very important. Understand the importance of volatility. And then, of course, leverage and putting it all together. So how can I combine these models together to be actionable? All of this, though, without providing investment advice. So Quinn is not going to tell you to buy a stock or to sell a stock. That's not the goal of what Quinn is. And really, Quinn is really here to help you with data and with clarity in the market. All right. So with Quinn, we are setting up a new standard, a new way of looking at financial markets. So the goal for us is really to give you access to not only to an AI tool, there's a lot of AI tools now available, but actually to allow you to streamline information together. So today, we're going to present this, and we are actually opening up a trial of Quinn for free for everyone. So for those who want to try and access the platform, you can actually create a free account. If you have already a free account, I'm going to show you where you can access Quinn. If you don't have a free account, you can actually create one very simply, and then you'll be able to access all of these tools that we're going to show you today. So let's jump into the platform. All right. So first of all, a new thing that we've done is we've opened up our dashboard for our free users. So for those who already have an account, you can now have a preview of our data directly on your dashboard. So some of the modules will be under a paywall, but some of these will be available for you. So you can actually start using our data and start looking at how the data looks like, and you can access all these features here. On top of that, you can also access Quinn. There's going to be some limits of the number of queries that you can do on the free account, but you can actually start a new chat here. So let me go into my setting. And so by clicking on start a new chat, I'm going to get here now on Quinn. So it looks very similar to the AI tools that you guys are used to it. But let's actually go and start playing with it, right? So if you guys have any questions that you want to answer, please paste them in the comment, and let's just jump in, right? So the first thing that we're going to focus on today is learning, right? So if I'm new to MenthorQ, there's a lot of information, there's a lot of documentation, there's a lot of things within the academy, but how can I start learning, and how can I tailor what you have for my trading? So let's start and adding some questions. So hi Quinn, I'm a new member, I'm a beginner, how can you help me? So once we do that, the first thing Quinn is going to give us is really allow us to understand what are the things that we provide, and then start talking about it. So I want to start learning about gamma levels. So what are the gamma levels that you provide, and what asset class do you cover? So immediately Quinn will tell me that we provide gamma levels on stocks, ETFs, indices, and futures, and crypto. We're going to get a list of assets, and then of course we're going to get a lot of information right here. So let's actually go into and start learning how to use the system. So let's imagine that I would like Quinn to help me create a learning path. So I am a futures trader. Where should I start? So let's start with that. So Quinn is already putting together a plan for me. So I'm gonna look at foundational knowledge, technical analysis, and then of course understanding the principle of building a trading roadmap, risk management, and then it's going to provide me with all the information that you will need as a futures trader to be able to be actionable. So I'm already starting from scratch. I'm new at MenthorQ. I already have a path. What should I learn in the next 5 to 7 days? Now let's go and shift the focus a little bit, and let's go into another example. So let's go into the trading mode, right? So how can I use Quinn to start trading and learning how to use your data? So the next question we're going to ask is, I am a stock trader, and what models in MenthorQ should I use, right? So I'm trade stocks, I like Tesla, I like Max 7. What are the models that you provide, and how can I learn, and how can I use them? So quickly, Quinn is going to give me an overview of what's going on in the market. Another feature that we have is the ability to have a dark mode and a light mode. So let's switch to that. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that, so we can do that quickly. And then we're going to keep going. So here we know that now that we have gamma levels on stocks, net gamma exposure. I heard about your swing trading models. So I know that MenthorQ provides some swing trading models. So like, give me more about that. I want to learn how to use those, right? So I just type in a question, and basically the system is now going to explain what our swing trading models are and how to use them. But what I now want to see is, after I read all about the swing trading models, I now want to let's do an example. So I want to learn how to use it maybe on a stock that I trade all the time, which is Nvidia, right? So very, very simple example. So this is coming from our data. So this is our Q score. So the system is basically looking at an analysis on Nvidia, is looking at news, is basically creating a full report for me on the stock. So I have my swing levels, I have my Nvidia analysis, stock price, all the financial information, and then I also have my news, right? So there's news here, and then I'm gonna say, yes, I want you to help me understand how to read the data. I want you to help me understand what this means, right? So now it's gonna go into the Q score. It's gonna show me what this represents. It's gonna make me understand how the swing levels works, and then it's gonna give me some also analysis on the news. So very, very nice. And then again, how can I use the data? So I heard that you guys do nice gamma levels and gamma exposure. So can you now help me understand Nvidia gamma exposure and what this is telling me? So let's go over that. So what this is going to do for now is going to first give me the levels. So we have our put support, our high vol level, our 1-day max core resistance. We also have some gamma levels here. We also have the gamma level and the net jacks value, which is very helpful on a table. What does this mean? How can I read this? Here we have our analysis. We have our key findings. And then basically, it's going to ask me if I want to align NVIDIA JAX data with swing levels and Q score. So let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see, I'm starting from really learning how to use MenthorQ to be actionable in the system. Another cool feature that we have here is the ability to look for charts. I'm going to show this in a second after we finish this. But basically, once I get all my answers, I also have access to our models. I also have access to the steps taken by our AI agents to get this answer, and um, I can actually read all of that and create a nice report. So very, 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 very nice. Let's actually now shift it a little bit. So yes, I'm not a stock trader. I'm looking at you. I came to you guys for option. So let's actually go and see if I'm an option seller. How can I use MentorQ models for my trading strategy? So from here, I'm going to start to dig into some of the models that we have. And again, what are the best models that I should use, right? All right, so we have our Q score, we have our net jacks and DAX. How can I select strikes? Here we have a table with a lot of different nice indicators that we provide. And then we have our swing levels. So how can I now use your swing trading models for my premium selling strategies, and what are the levels I should look for? So what this is doing is, again, telling me how to use the data, how to read it, and then I can start and dig into a specific asset. But what's really interesting, let's go back and do another analysis on a company. So yesterday, Tesla reported earnings. The stock was down in pre-market. We can check what the price is now. But like, let's do an analysis. So if you open the chart today and you see Tesla is down 4%, how can the system help me understand what's going on? So now simple questions. I'm interested in looking at Tesla, the price drop in pre-market, what is happening to the stock? So by doing that, by doing this question, we're actually getting a full analysis, including news, including data of the asset. So we're starting with our Q score. So we can see how the Q score has changed over the past few days. I'm going to show you also how you can get historical data here. We have the analysis here. We are still in a kind of moderately bullish setup with a strong momentum and elevated volatility. But then we can go into our swing levels analysis. So what does this mean? What are the lower band or the risk trigger that we see? And then of course we have our summary. This is all showing you our key levels, technical information, put call ratios, all of that stuff. And then of course we have a breakdown of the news item that recently came out. So of course the Q3 earning missed analyst expectations, so the stock really dropped. We can also continue this, but I want to actually go into and look at gamma exposure for Tesla, right? So I want to see what's going on in the gamma levels, in the gamma exposure. So I'm going to ask that to Quinn. And what this is going to do is going to provide me with the table of the top gamma strikes whenever we have a level. So our put support is at 420 here. We can see it right here, but we also see all the other kind of gamma levels with the highest gamma there, which is very relevant to understand what's going on kind of like in the market, in the asset, right? So here we get the analysis. So how to read the net jacks of Tesla. So we get a full analysis. We get the top strikes where we see a lot of gamma exposure. And again, above the spot price, we also have these levels. Full roadmap, full analysis given by the tool, by Quinn. So now we want to continue my analysis. So now I want to see, okay, so I've seen the gamma exposure. I saw that you have really cool Q scores. What do they mean and what they are telling me? So now we're going to go into that. So now we're just focusing on our Q score. So we have our 4 Q scores here, and then again, we have a strong price momentum still. Seasonality slightly positive. We have an elevated volatility, which can be good for option sellers or for breakout traders that are looking to trade volatility. We have our option score, which is now kind of still bullish, but moved to a 3. We were in a very bullish environment before. So how can we interpret the Q score? We have a explanation here. But now I want to actually look at past information. So I want to actually go into and see, can you give me the last 30 days of data of Q score for Tesla and show me what has happened to the asset, to the stock. So here we're going to get a really nice table with the latest data up until the last 30 days, which is of course a lot of information, but then how can we interpret this? So right, so we have our momentum score, our seasonality score, our volatility score, and again we have an idea of what's been happening with the stock at that level. So very, very useful, very, very nice. Let's do another example, and then guys, please send any question that you have and we can do it live and check it, right? So the next thing is Netflix, right? So I saw the price of Netflix drop in the last few days. What happened, right? Again, you open the chart, you see a stock dropping in your portfolio. You don't know what happened. You don't want to spend time going through the news. And then again, Quinn is going to do this for you as well. So here we're going to get our standard analysis, our summary, and then of course we have our financial news here. So we know, okay, interesting, recent earnings, missed earnings. So that's why we saw a sharp sell-off. And then we can start from there. So again, we have a summary here, very, very nice. But let's say that I want to now compare some asset together. So let's say that I want to actually compare 3 stocks together. So I'm going to compare Apple, Microsoft, and Google, right? So I want to learn how to read this data. I want to put them together, and I want to see how how they compare, because I'm interested maybe in taking position in some of these companies, maybe all of them or maybe just one of them, but I want to see how they perform together. So here we have the jacks, aggregated jacks. Here we have our gamma regime, we have our IV, and then here we have our interpretation. What does it mean? Very, very nice. And then, of course, I can also compare the scores. So now we have our option score for Apple, Microsoft, and Google. We are 4, 4, and 3, so we're mostly in kind of at the bullish side. So here we have our interpretation of both. And again, this is really showing us what this means, so you can quickly get an analysis of that there. So I see there's a lot of questions, so I'm going to go over that. But the last thing that I want to show you is screening. So having access to data is very, very important, but how can I make sense of data by looking at a large number of assets, and how can I narrow it down on the tool? So if you come to the dashboard, we do have stock screeners here, right? So we have our Q score screeners. I'm going to show you an example, and we can also get the screeners directly on Quinn. So the first thing I want to ask is, first, do you offer any stock screeners? So we do have any stock screeners, and I'd like to see now our Q score screener. So I'm interested in screening for the Q score. So I want to see, for example, assets that have the highest option score. So what this is going to do is going to get me a list of assets that I can start analyzing directly here. So here we have our data, and if we go back to our dashboard, you can see it matches exactly the same information that we see here. Okay, so then I want to see not only what are the assets with the score, but do you actually show me any screeners that show me the change in option score, right? So now what this is doing is actually looking at the highest change in option score, and we're going to go into how to see it also on the dashboard. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go back to our screeners, and basically you will be able to see the same data that we get from our dashboard directly into Quinn, and then we can do further analysis right here. So we have the data there. We can do another example, volatility. I want to see the asset that I've seen the highest increase in volatility score. Again, I'm going to get the data here. And then again, I can start from here, and then we can start and digging in. Okay, give me an analysis on Zoom. And then again, we are starting, we can ask the AI and Quinn how to do that, and we're going to get the same kind of level of research directly into the tool. All right, let me see if we have any question. Can you show me a few example with DTEs and how to use it for SPY? So yes, you can use the same tool. So we have our NetJacks. We are going to integrate all our models, so our matrix, our zero DTs levels are going to be integrated into Quinn, but we can ask things like, can you create a roadmap for SPY? And then again, we can start from there, and then we can go and analyze our NetJacks, net gamma exposure data. Very, very powerful. And again, starting directly from here. And one really cool feature is that we're also going to be able to ask charts, so get access to data directly into Quinn. This is just the beginning, guys. So this is kind of like the evolution of Quinn. So just to envision what we are working on, you're going to be able to access gamma levels on Quinn. You're going to be able to access real-time information, real-time charts. You're going to be able to access and do a lot of research, combining a lot of our models, combining volatility models, combining gamma levels, combining really and a lot of information together. And Quinn is going to allow you to simplify this into an actionable format, right? So here, for example, I have my analysis. I can also ask gamma levels. So a lot of you are using our bot to get gamma levels. This can all be moved to Quinn. So it's going to allow you to get gamma levels on any tickers right here. So you can see all the different gamma levels right there. You can see our 1-day max, our 1-day minimum, all our different jacks data. Very, very nice and easy, just with a simple analysis. We have an interesting question. Thank you, Nicola. Is this available on WhatsApp? Absolutely. So simply go to our website, MenthorQ.com. Quinn is also available on WhatsApp. So you can come here to our website and just simply go into Quinn. By clicking here, you can actually get answers directly on your phone through WhatsApp in a similar way that you would get through the app. So thank you for the question, Nick. Yes, absolutely. You can click on the WhatsApp icon right there, save the number, access the number on WhatsApp, and then you'll be able to chat with Quinn directly from your mobile phone. All right, let us know, guys, if you have questions. Before we go into the questions, there was a question about the promo. Yes, the promo is available. We can start with our Quinn launch promo, available until next Tuesday, October 28th. So those are the promo discounts. So if you are interested in our premium, we have our monthly with a 40% off and our yearly with our 50% off. Comes down at $59 and $49 per month. We have our pro. So if you are interested in joining our live trading sessions and our pro group, you can also benefit from a coupon code there. We have a 40% discount on pro monthly and up to a 75% on our quarterly offer. So if you want to try our pro for 3 months, you can actually join at a very, very good rate. The reason is that in 3 months, you'll be able to understand the process that we apply in our pro rooms. You'll be able to understand how our traders are using the data, and you'll be able to apply that to your strategy. So you can, to access that, you can scan the QR code there or access the link. It's available on our website as well, but if you want to access all the different offers, just click on mq.link/live and you'll be able to access all these, and also you can scan the QR code there. So let's go and see if we have more questions, guys. So we have a nice question from here. Do you have any repository of prompts that we use, it or Quinn query ideas? Yes. So if you let me show you. So if you come to if you come to our product section in our wiki section, you can click on Quinn here. And here we put, we're going to add more documentation on things that you can ask Quinn. So not really just prompts, but really use cases and case studies. So just come here, click on Quinn here, and you'll be able to access those. But really ask Quinn. Like if you're interested in learning what Quinn can do for you, just ask Quinn. Very, very simple. All right, this is a great question. Thank you, Ron. So, what is the difference between Quinn and all the other AI tools like ChatGPT? Right? What's the value for them? Great question. So, first thing, uh, Quinn is accessing our data. ChatGPT does not have our data, right? So, if you are looking to build a trading strategy and you believe that MenthorQ provides accurate data, accurate gamma levels, it's not just simply asking ChatGPT, oh, what's going on today in the news. It's actually putting data together. So Quinn is leveraging our data, our proprietary models, our quant models, and of course, it's going to correlate that with our knowledge base. Uh, the knowledge base is leveraging our academy. We have over 500 plus hours of video lessons. We have 500, 600 guides. We have a lot of documentation that we've added onto Quinn that ChatGPT just doesn't have, right? So this is proprietary documentations, proprietary research that we have developed throughout the years. So leveraging our experience. So Quinn is really tailored with our knowledge and our way of trading, and is actually giving you access to that. So that's a very important difference. You're combining data, you're combining knowledge, and you're combining information that are not publicly available to everyone. But great question, Ron. All right, yeah, that's another great question. So, what's the difference in the plans? So, with our premium membership, you will get access to all our data and Quinn together. So, if you choose one of the premium membership, whether it's monthly or yearly, you will get access to our dashboard, our data, Quinn, our integration. If you're looking for coaching, and if you're looking to live trading, and if you're looking to uh, trade live with like-minded professionals, then our pro room is basically for you, because our pro will allow you to join our live trading for 4 hours per day each day of the week. So it's about 24 plus hours a week. So the difference in cost is really the time that you spend live with our traders. But with the premium, you'll get access to all our tools, all our data, and we can actually go into our dashboard here. So all of this will be available with premium, all our indices and stock information, all our futures data, our crypto, our forex, all our screeners, all the integrations. So you'll be able to access indicators into 10 plus different integrations, our trading view gamma levels. So you'll be able to plot your levels directly onto the chart. And then, of course, you're going to have Quinn here. So you're going to be able to then leverage Quinn directly into your trading and your dashboard. And then, of course, you're also going to benefit from all the new upgrades that are going to come on Quinn. There's a lot of things that we are planning to do. There's going to be a lot of new things coming for Black Friday. So please stay tuned. There's going to be some really nice things. Thank you, Nicola. What's included in the subscription? What I have with the 59 a month plan, for example, you're getting access to everything. So as I mentioned, it's not only Quinn. Quinn is a part of what we provide, but with the premium plan, you're getting access to all our dashboard, all our data, all our models, again, integration and more. So yeah, hope that answered the question. Another great questions. If you are a premium member, yes. So Quinn is already available for all our premium and pro members. you simply log into the dashboard and you will find the Quinn app or the Quinn link here. And then this is going to take you to the new app, the new Quinn app that's going to allow you to talk to our AI and find information. So if you are a premium member, yes, you already have access to that. It was released this morning, so you should be able to use it. Any issues, please let us know. Send us an email. But yeah, you'll be able to access it. The other really important thing is Quinn can actually help you learn. So learning how to use the data, learning how to be actionable, learning how to apply a data-driven strategy. So you start from there, and basically you can actually dig into the data. So it's not just really getting access to the levels. It's not like any other bot. Is really helping you like to understand how the data comes together and how you can apply it for your trading. All right, let's see if we have any more questions, any more examples that you guys want to look for. The promo will be available until next Tuesday, so Tuesday the 28th. Please check it out. Also, we have a lot of live events going on. So we have live events for premium, live events for pro. So I want to actually show you guys all the live events that we have. I'm not able to do it now, but we have live events from 3 o'clock in the morning European session to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you guys will be able to, whether you're premium or pro, you'll be able to join all our live trading event with all our traders. So very, very exciting. We are pushing really hard for the last quarter. It's going to be a very, very interesting quarter. It's going to have a lot of opportunity, and basically we are want to provide full support for that. Another very nice question. Does Quinn give his bias on certain instrument? The bias will only be available based on the data. So Quinn is going to allow you to determine if the bias is bullish or bearish by looking at the data, right? So we are not providing trading advice. The goal of Quinn is not to trade for you. The goal of Quinn is to assist you and to provide the support by looking at the data. So for example, if our swing model have a bullish bias, then you'll be able to understand why that is and how can that be related to, for example, news or sentiment in the market. Quinn is not going to tell you buy or sell. That's not the goal. It's not going to do that. We're not, we are not advisors. We're not going to do that. But basically, it's going to allow you to understand how the data plays together and whether the sentiment of an asset is bullish based on the data, right? How Quinn can help me with crypto trading. For crypto trading, not only you can use Quinn, but we also have our crypto models. So I don't know if you guys are aware, we have our crypto models, crypto data, quant models, and then of course Quinn can be your assistant to understand how this model works, and you can access it for crypto as well. So here we have our market summary. This is our 3 indicators. We have our QRSI, is our proprietary RSI model, our direction, and our risk sentiment. And then of course you can access all these charts on different currencies. We cover about 20 different coins depending on the asset. And then of course you can see, for example, our direction indicator here. So very, very nice with a spotted the uptrend, and then of course you got really this downtrend move. Here we have our RSI indicator here, and then we have our risk on and risk off indicator. Very important, crypto is very driven by macros, so this indicator will allow you to understand whether we are in a bullish or bearish bias for crypto. And then, of course, Quinn will help you put everything together and understand how this data is looking and how this data can act together and play. Right, let's do another example. For example, everybody's looking at gold. Recently, of course, we reached all-time high and we saw a big drop in the last few days. So again, Quinn can help you understand how this is moving, what's going on there, and we can also go and look at sentiment. We can look at news, and we can also ask Quinn for sentiment. Look at recent news event, all of that stuff. Let's see if we have more questions, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Just to remind, you can actually try Quinn for free. So you can actually create a free account, very easy, few steps, and then you can actually try it for free. You have access to a number of queries that you can use. So similar to what you would be using every day, you can try it and just simply create an account, see how it looks like. And then of course you also get access to, so what's new now is that you also get access to some of our dashboard features. You get access to some of the models, so you can start playing with the models, see how they fit your strategy. But the most important is try Quinn for free and see how it works for you guys. Good question from Pedro. Can Quinn give me a daily roadmap for SPX and Tesla? Yes, you can ask that to Quinn. Absolutely. And Pedro, just try it out. If you don't have an account, create a free account and start playing with it. Good question. So what models are we covering right now? We have our gamma levels, our gamma models, our Q score, our swing models, our option matrix, and we are integrating all the other models that are part of the MenthorQ dashboard directly into Quinn. Those are going to be integrated in the next developments. So we're adding every day more models that we develop, and of course we're developing new models as well. So all of this will be available on Quinn. But right now, yes, you can ask our gamma levels, our gamma exposure, our swing levels, our Q scores. We have screeners there, pricing information. So there's a lot of data that you can access. Great question. Absolutely. We will be developing our app. This is 2026, so stay tuned. Next month, we're also going to provide you guys with our 2026 roadmap. So stay tuned for that. But absolutely. Another great question, Pedro. Are you thinking about backtesting some statistic of your models? Yes, those will be coming out for Black Friday. So stay tuned. You can already use Quinn on mobile. We don't have an app, but you can actually use Quinn on mobile already. All right, guys, let me know if you have any other questions. Tomorrow, we're also going to run through some more use cases. So we're going to do another live tomorrow, and we're going to go through more use cases next week as well. We're also going to have our NQ playbook tomorrow morning at 8:30. So stay tuned. We're going to be live with Patrick and Maciej. Very, very exciting. We're going to show some of the things that they teach on our pro session, our pro room. So very excited. Just follow us on our live YouTube channel under live, and you'll be able to access those sessions live directly on YouTube. So yeah, I think let us know, guys. Please create a free account, try it out, send us feedback. Those are very, very important. We are going to make this platform the standard in the market. So understanding what you guys need and what you guys are looking for is very, very important. And as you know, we listen to you guys, and we're developing new stuff all the time to help you fulfill those needs. So the goal is really to help you trade like institutions. So again, leveraging the same approach. That this is why we have our coaching program under our pro session, and also leveraging the same data, right? This is the most important. So I would like to thank you guys, and I will see you guys live later today and live tomorrow. Have a great week. And again, this promotion for our Quinn launch is available until Tuesday. Please create a free account, try Quinn. It's available for you on the dashboard directly. And then, of course, if you want to join our premium or pro plans, this is a great time. I know Black Friday is coming soon, but this is a great time to join. So thank you guys, and have a great day.